Here at 10, the man accused of killing a beloved crossing guard in Spartanburg County will remain locked up.
Authorities say Kenneth Sullivan was on the run for more than a month, and this is a look at him as he faced a judge this afternoon. His bond was denied. Investigators say he gave a full confession admitting he was the driver who hit Emma Taylor, a crossing guard in front of Jesse Boyd Elementary School in October, and kept on going.
Now, Miss Emma died a few days after she was run over. Her family says for the past 6 weeks it's been hard living without her, but they say this arrest is finally giving them some closure they've been searching for.
Fox Carolina's Kayla Conboy is on this story. She met up with the family. And Kayla, what did they have to say to the driver in court?
Well, they do say they forgive him, but they will never forget, telling him that they want him to live with the consequences of his actions. But as you can imagine, it's been a very emotional 24 hours for this family. They now say this gives them the peace they need to move on. Seeing Kenneth Sullivan walk in was a weight lifted off this family's shoulders. It's bittersweet. The tears aren't over, but the healing can begin.
Now we can put a name and a face with, who hurt my mother.
It's what they've been praying for weeks, hoping the driver who took away their everything would be arrested.
It seemed like a ton was just lifted because we have been grieving since October the 30th. We go about our daily routine, we smile, but we cry at night. We cry together. So we have closure right now.
But Robin Robinson says as she sat in the courtroom, she was waiting for one thing, to find out why.
What were you doing that was so important that you were going 60 miles per hour, 70 miles per hour, and then hit her and then continue to ride on like she was just some kind of roadkill in the road.
Then something unexpected happened. Sullivan wrote the family a letter trying to answer their questions. The solicitor read it aloud to the courtroom. That's when the tears started flowing.
I'm deeply sorry to my soul that my actions led her to not be with you. I was very distracted and accidentally hit Miss Emma Taylor the morning of October 30th, 2018. My condolences, soul and heart goes for the entire family.
He went on to say, I know what I've done and I should pay for what I've done. But Robin says she wanted a verbal apology. She wanted to hear his voice, hear his explanation.
That's not good enough. The letter, thank him for writing it, but it did not bring any kind of justice for us.
They say life hasn't been the same without Emma, but now the family will go home to a house filled with reminders of the love she left behind.
When you walk in the house, you smell her, we smell her. We smell her perfume. We look in the den and we see that red recliner, and the only thing we're looking for her.
You can see the memorial here outside of Jesse Boyd, and the family says they will soon bring by poinsettias and Christmas decorations. Yesterday after the arrest was only the second time they've been here since Miss Emma's passing. They say before it was just too hard, but now they feel like they can come here, they can lay things right here by her memorial, and it will be a reminder of how much she loved the students here and how she died protecting them. Cody and Diana.
Kayla, I know this is just so heartbreaking for that family. So how did investigators even end up capturing Sullivan after he was out there and on the run for 6 weeks?
Well, Highway Patrol was working very closely with Spartanburg Police. They put out a bunch of hit and run flyers. They were reminding everyone to be on the lookout for a dark colored sedan. They believed that was the suspicious vehicle that they were looking for. Eventually, they ended up getting a tip from the public, and they say that led them straight to Sullivan, who then later gave a full confession. Reporting live in Spartanburg, Kayla Conboy, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.